Hello, wonderful people out there. My name is Priyanka, and this is my first YouTube video. I hope I convey my message the right way since I want to create an awareness amongst men and women out there about this painful disease that I'm going to talk about, that is endometriosis. And I have been suffering from endometriosis since past 2 years now. So, first let's get back to the basis. What is endometriosis? Well, endometriosis occurs when cells that normally line the womb are found elsewhere, usually in the pelvis, around the womb, the ovaries, or the fallopian tubes. It is a very common condition that affects 2 and 10 women out of 100, and it usually affects women around their reproductive years. It is also known to be a long term condition that can have a significant impact on one's physical being, one's emotional state, and even your daily routine. So, what are the symptoms of endometriosis? There are few common symptoms which include pelvic pain, irregular or heavy periods, pain during or after having sex, and sometimes endometriosis can also lead to fertility problems. And what are the causes of endometriosis? Well, the exact cause of endometriosis is not known. So that is the reason I feel it's one of the most overlooked disease, and that is why it's scary. What are the treatments available? Well, there are few treatments that are available. One is laparoscopy, where they surgically treat you and remove endometriosis from your body. The second one is hysterectomy, which is usually performed on older women. And there are a couple of other treatments available, like hormone treatments and all. Okay, so here is my story. When I was 23 years old, I started having some spotting problem even though when I was not on my periods. So at that time I was in India, and I showed to my gynac in India, and she told me that I had hormonal imbalance, I have cyst. So she put me on birth control pills, which exactly didn't help me at that time because my spotting problem was not gone. And I don't know what to do. I think I ignored it at that point of time because there were a couple of things going on in my life at that time. So I decided to just live with the pain and just let's see what will happen. But you should not do this. That was my mistake. So around 2015, when I shifted to US with my husband, I decided that I should show myself to the gynac here and see if they have any solution or any cure for this. So I went to a gynac, and she did an ultrasound, and she told me that I have PCOS, I have hormonal imbalance, and she also did put me on hormonal pills, which did help me in a way that my spotting problem was gone. And I think for a year I took those birth control pills, and after a year or so I started having pelvic pain, which was very irritating at times. So I didn't know the reason why I was having the pelvic pain. So I went to my gynec again, we did an ultrasound, and seeing my symptoms, she told me that I might have endometriosis. That's what it looks to her. So at that point, I didn't knew what was endometriosis. So my doctor explained me what is endometriosis and what is the treatment she can perform on me. And she told me that I have to do laparoscopy surgery to get rid of this. But frankly, I was little bit hesitated to go for laparoscopy because of my initial research which I did on endometriosis. And few of my doctors in India told me not to go for laparoscopy, as this procedure might harm my ovaries in some way or the other. So I didn't want to do that. So I decided I'll just take the birth control pills and I'll try some different options. So I came across Ayurveda, and I tried Ayurveda for 4 months for my endometriosis, and it didn't quite help me. And my pelvic pain was increasing day by day, and it was unbearable at times. So I decided that I should finally go for laparoscopy and get rid of this pain and endometriosis. This year, last February, I had my laparoscopy surgery, and doctors told me that I have stage 4 severe endometriosis, and that they were not able to remove the complete endometriosis, as there was some endometriosis on my ovaries and they didn't want it to damage the ovaries. So they left it untreated, and I guess that's the best they could do. That's what they told me. So they told me that within 6 weeks I would recover and I would be fine. But it's like now more than 2 months. I have not recovered. My pain has increased a lot. I mean, it's more than what I had previous to the surgery. So I again showed this problem to my gynec doctor, and she did an ultrasound and couple of infection tests, but everything was normal. And now the doctors don't know why the pain is there. So my doctor suggested that I should try not to have periods at all for a couple of months to try and see if that would subside my pelvic pain. But currently I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because there is no one solution to this problem, and it's irritating sometimes to not know the answers at all. It's the most under-researched disease, and a cure for it has to be in place. And I'm not sure why are we told that, oh, you have to live with the pain, it's very common and all that. I don't know. I want a cure for it, and I want women suffering from endometriosis to be free from it one day. And I also strongly feel that hormonal balance should be a subject taught in schools. It's the basis of our life, and we should know how to control our hormones and how to take care of our body. I strongly feel if schools start teaching hormonal balance, then we would have much fewer cases of women ending up with endometriosis and other hormonal imbalance problems. I'm not sure when or if this will happen, but I'm going to continue my search to heal myself from endometriosis and set an example out there for women. I have seen a couple of YouTube videos of women suffering from endo, like trying a vegan diet or going fully raw. But frankly, I'm not sure if that works or not. But I'm going to find out a couple of ways and couple of different options for myself to see if I can cure this disease. And hopefully one day I will be pain and disease free. That's my motto for now. It's very difficult to share everything in one video, so I will try and keep on updating on how I'm doing and what changes I'm making, so that you guys can get some useful information from it and can also try and see if that works on you. Currently, I have made several diet and lifestyle changes to see if those work on me. And if you guys want to know what changes I'm going to make, please leave a comment below in the box, and I would try to share those tips or those changes with you. And please like and subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful. Thank you. See you.